and most importantly, keep that defense, the number 6 defensive rating in the NBA this year.
A look at the starting lineups for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns, the playoff appearance in 13 years. Paul with the rebound. Harden with a one-hop pass of beauty, and Ariza puts it home.
This is the team. When you get into the playoffs, it's a level you've never seen.
Oh, what a pass from Towns, but Butler rejected. Tucker getting a piece. Here's Harden to the lane. Settling up for Capella.
How do you stop Harden off the pick and roll? As soon as someone shows me whether a trap or to go under, I need to see it.
Nice move by Andrew Wiggins.
You know, Marv, on that play, Butler passed up a 3 with Clint Capella guarding him, and then they get it to Towns in the corner to shoot a contested 3. And that's what happened. Game. And you're just going to let them shoot as many as they want and pack it in inside.
And Harden with his first attempt.
A tough play inside for Chris Paul.
Towns rejected by Capella. For 3. Rebounded by Teague for the T-Wolves. Teague races down. Oh, what a pass and
passes. He's athletic enough to go get it and make you look good.
And Tom Thibodeau would like to see more of that from Wiggins. Another beautiful pass, and Capella puts it down.
3 games of the regular season, including dropping 39 in the overtime thriller to secure playoff position. So I asked him yesterday how he was physically.
Check on Butler. Harden saying Butler one of the best players in the NBA, and you just hate to see this because he usually is able to bounce.
So hard to weather the storm on the first run as a young team. Oh my goodness, what a step back.
He has It came out with a burst. Minnesota has been able to come back. This is Gordon. Recovering from a sprained left ankle. He had missed the final 4 games of the regular season. Towns getting inside. Nene with the rebound. Paul. No call on that. Thibodeau could not. 4 seconds to go. And the corner. Paul quickly to the front court. He scores.
Did he meet your expectation?
We didn't close out the quarter well. You got to play for 48 minutes against these guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Guys.
For this Houston Rocket team this year.
Remember, Gerald Green had that good run with the Celtics last year. Rose came up short. Butler right there. The Rockets just 2 for 12 from downtown. Here's Paul. Chris Paul very impressive here in the early going.
You like that he's getting his rhythm on his new team. Crawford attacking the basket, and that's
10 points, shooting about 34% from 3-point range. Nene on the drive. For the count, Houston. There's Butler. For Rose, he scores on the foul. What a move by Derrick Rose.
This is who Derrick Rose can be. I haven't
help. Now Capella switches off. Butler gets it to the corner, and it is jump
to get you an extra possession if your shooter misses.
First 3-pointer from Minnesota, and they have their first lead. Here's Harden slipping it to Capella, able to recover. Rose. Butler with 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Yes. 50-plus point games. One was 60. Rose on the drive. Rejected. Rejected emphatically by Capella. And Capella at the other end. Towns is out with Capella. Here's Capella on the drive, and he scores. Earlier this season.
I bet you in that game, just like this, not one play was called for him. He was doing that. When one guy gets it, it kind of turns into ISO, trying to drive and then kind of telegraphing your play.
Here's Harden for 3. It's good. And it's not that Minnesota has been doing something differently, defending as well.
You're right. It's about the missing of Houston and not necessarily the defense of Minnesota.
And ended an 11-0 run. All right, Houston, here's Harden again. That's a 2 in a row. 3 of 5 from 3. Rose pulls it back on Capella and hits. Derrick Rose.
Man, he has pride out here, and he's trying to hold his team in it right now.
Here's Harden on the drive. Harden with the rebound. Harden scores going right. Not able to hit the three. Here's Rose on the run. Harden back. Rose takes all the way.
I'm telling you, it's all.
And here's T.
Gibson has an advantage.
Down low. Scores and a foul. Here's the double. It's kept alive by Minnesota. Butler open for three. Yes.
It's still not there all the way offensively yet, but they're making it happen. When they get into an offensive groove, it's going to be something.
Harden able to get it into the corner.
A little bit earlier than normal, he can find other guys in the midst of his offensive play.
Teague able to find the open man. Wiggins drills the three. Derrick Rose back on the floor. An excellent first half. Rose kicks it out. Teague is wide open for three. Yes. Well, looking for the Rockets to get something started. From the paint. Back tap. Handled by Gordon. Eric Gordon back on the floor. Finds Green in the corner for three. Yes. Coming over to Houston. Butler for Rose. Rose. Yes. Derrick Rose.
Green has moved to the 4, so that brings Gibson outside. No longer do you have his rebounding.
For the screen. Harden for Capella. Blocked from behind by Towns. Jones in the open floor for Rose on the layup.
What did we see?
For 28 from three-point range.
Towns has a mismatch. If they double, pass it up.
Rose for three. Yes.
All beats a play within itself. Great job that time. Towns being unselfish.
Harden on the screen, and he stuffs. What a move. Basically helpless in that type of situation. Nice move by Towns for three, and knocks it down. Rose defending on Harden. Steps back and fires. Yes. James Harden, third quarter. Harden got the step.
You told me before this game that it's human nature not to have an edge when there's no edge to be had. How does the mindset shift in the fourth?
And that's why as a basketball player and fan, you want to see them play the right way because you know their margin for error is see Crawford step out. Yeah, right there.
Went behind the back. Off a deflection, placed by Green and scores. The winner will face the winner between Utah and Oklahoma City. Here's Paul again. Jane gets it back out. Teague. Shot clock to 2. Crawford. Yes. Jamal Crawford.
Gets there and half court and sets up.
Minnesota by a point with 6.5 remaining in the fourth. Gordon on a turn. Gets the rim. Dangerous pass. Harden. There's a change of speed on Wiggins, and he banks it home. 3-point percentage of the season. Wiggins is stripped.
And it's not because of defense that they're missing the threes. They just missed some.
Harden does not miss. Wiggins defending on Harden. All one-on-one here. Harden steps back and fires. From downtown. T gets inside and scores. He is a resident of the Woodlands in the Houston area. Oh, the drive by Butler. Leaning all over him. Harden tries to shake him off, and he does. Sets it up for Capella.
And he takes it over when he can. That's a travel. That was a travel. He can't walk and hand it to the referee.
That's right. Wiggins able to finish off. Butler. Played by Tucker. Butler on the drive. Butler high off glass is put in by Towns. Here's the 10 seconds remaining. Butler inbounds to Towns. Back it goes to Butler. T-Wolves looking to tie it. Here's Butler for three. Comes up short. Wiggins to the corner. Right in front of the Houston bench. And that will do it. The Houston Rockets